Yeah, man. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out, man. Listen. Now, we in this side. We. How do I start this off, man? Y'all read the title, right? The title is Facebook and put me on a 30-day ban because I posted some videos. You know, like when the Robert Crimo, uh, the rapper Awake was still was on the loose. I guess you could say the accused mass murderer was still on the run, and everybody's trying to figure out who he was and things like that. Finally, I live in Chicago. The local news announced who the suspect was. So me knowing from the past how the media immediately runs to try to protect a certain demographic of accused criminal. So what I did was as soon as they said the guy's name, I immediately went to Facebook and started looking for an account that matched his name, and I found an account that matched his name. Now, he had he had a post on there. He had like one public post. He had a photo, a profile photo. He probably got that passed around by now. But he also had a post on there saying, wrote that said, "You're all sinners." Now, evidently, other people had the same idea I had because that post immediately started blowing up with all kind of disparaging words and threats against the guy, and just it's typical. I guess he went out and he had shot a whole bunch of innocent people. So, it was a whole bunch of posts on there and on there. And I guess within about 5 minutes, that post was blocked and locked up or whatever. You could no longer access that post. Now, meanwhile, while all this commenting was going on, somebody put a comment in there, and they put up a YouTube page with a gang of videos on there. So of course I clicked the link, and I saw all this. He's an artist. He was I guess he fancied himself to be an MC, a rapper. So he had a few songs on there, and it was like some emo rap, and he had some strange kind of videos on there too. So me having the foresight to know, I said, well, if they just immediately shut down the Facebook page, then there ain't gonna be no time before they shut down the YouTube page. This YouTube page I found. So I screen recorded maybe like 3-4 videos, and I also had got a picture, from that same comment section. I got a picture of him. So I took a picture of it. I took the picture they had of him, and I put like 3 of them videos on there. Now a whole day passes. I'm like, I done done a live on my page and all kind of thing. I've been posting on my page all day long. I'm at work. I pull out my phone and I just see, well, your account's been restricted for 29 days. So I'm like, well, I'm thinking it's something else. So I go on there and I look, and it tells me that that I violated community standards. Now, the community standards. Now this I have never seen. Now Facebook keeps my account on red. I have quite a few Facebook jail sentences. I don't understand, and then a few of them I disputed and won, but they still are on there. But and I don't know how exactly it works on Facebook, where you might be on, you get your violation. I don't know whether there's a statute of limitations where these charges or convictions roll off your shit, but I got a list of them. But I wanted to do is find Where exactly? Let's see. I can dig it up because I want to read off exactly what they had put on there, what they put on there, because it was a kind of like an interesting violation they gave me. Now, let's see here. Let me go from the beginning. Your post goes against our community standards on dangerous individuals and organizations. We have these standards to prevent and disrupt offline harm. Now, the news, and some of us, as I watch my local news, like I said, I live in Chicago. As some of us watched our local news, we knew that the news was getting some of these same videos and some of these same little posts that we was getting. And I kind of know it's a strange thing in the way they were reporting, because they were like it was like they were almost at a point where they were kind of protecting dude. It was like they were like saying, we don't want to put anything out without I forget the words they used, but basically what it is that I guess they don't want to pollute the jury trial, so to speak, and I find that odd, because in situations where police officers might kill somebody, or even in the case when you think back when George Zimmerman killed Trayvon Martin, they were doing all kind of background checks on Trayvon Martin, and he was the one that was actually killed. So it's like, well, how is it now that not only, okay, I can understand whereas the police might have there, and of course it's easy to understand that Facebook is like the feds or whatever. How is it now that social media apparatuses are somehow used as a protection mechanism against suspected alleged criminals? But they said I violated because evidently I was let's see. It says your post goes against on dangerous individuals and organizations. Now the boy in jail already, so I mean, I guess if anything, he might be a danger to himself inside the jail, but I don't know how that may possibly be. But so let me see here. I just want to read this. I'm not really trying to be on here too long. I just really want to come on and say how foul it is. It's like, well, you know. A lot of times we go on here for social purposes, but a lot of times we use these social media outlets to somehow assist us in making money and gaining some type of online virality, so to speak. So in my mind, I'm thinking, well, I'm getting breaking news. I mean, I'm getting stuff that ain't nobody necessarily got, in which evidently I obviously did, because they took it. They didn't. I still got the videos in my phone, but they took the post down. Now, they say their standards. Our standards on dangerous individuals and organizations. We don't allow symbols, praise, or support of dangerous individuals or organizations on Facebook. Now, I didn't show any way, shape, or form, and I do not intend to show any way, shape, or form means of support or praise to Bobby MCOA Crimo. Because that would be foolish, and in my mind, even if I did have a consideration to do as such. So you said we define dangerous things like terrorist activity. Me posting the videos was not, because them was videos that he had already put out. He had already made music videos. Terrorist activity, organized hate or violence. Now the videos were what they were, but I didn't necessarily see any strong signs of violence in them. Mass or serial murder. Now, praise or support. Now this is my. Now I don't know if is the boy now a symbol? Were the video symbols of mass or serial murder? I didn't get that out of that either. Because if I got that out of there, then how come they didn't somehow pick that up? The social media, that wherever he posted that social media at, how come they ain't picked it up then? I just got home and I turn my air off when I leave. I just turn my air on because I'm still kind of sweating. Human trafficking in criminal or harmful activity. Now I don't feel as if I qualify for none of that. But yet still, I had to be inconvenienced by my shit being put on a 30-day ban. That's fine, man. You know what that's going to do, I guess. I don't know. And in the world, in my world, like I said, I got a list of violations on my Facebook. So in my world, I'm already shadow banned on Facebook, and I kind of feel like maybe it's just the process of being a YouTuber. I kind of feel as if sometimes my YouTube is shadow banned as well, because I might get peaks of virality where some certain shit up. If I post some celebrity bullshit up, it'll get a whole bunch of views. Now if I post some shit up like in regards to where Jalen Walker, my post about Jalen Walker and how trying to put game on people, whereas like don't fight, don't fuss, don't flee, don't when you come in contact, how to deal when you come how one should deal with police when they come in contact with police. I'm sitting up in 24 hours. I got 10 views on that. But nevertheless, that's my title there. And from what I learned about the YouTube game, a title is important, and also a thumbnail. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, what Facebook lists as violations for, the type of things, the list of things that I allegedly violated, which I have no idea that I did, and I'm going to put that in the thumbnail. So I'm about done sweating for y'all. I'm about to light my little L up, and we'll see what this video do, because I'm going to be over here for a bit. I got another Facebook account, but I'm going to come fuck with my YouTube, because I'm trying to get to the money. But yeah, peace and love, y'all, man. Y'all better watch what y'all post about them people, because them people are specially protected, even if they kill other ones like themselves. What about white on white crime? They always worried about the nigga on nigga crime in Chicago. What about white on white crime in Chicago?